So, good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're joining us from. My name is Counselor, and I'm here to tell you how the market went this week. So, if you're on the call, kindly tell us your name and where you're joining us from. Your name and where you're joining us from. This will enable us to have a very decent conversation. Tell us your name and where you're joining us from. This will enable us to have a very decent and intimate conversation tonight. So I'll be here waiting for you. So we have MJ joining us from Ogun State. Elosho. I don't know if I cannot pronounce that, but then MJ will be good. Welcome, MJ. How has the trading week been? How is everything? So while we are doing the introduction, I will not want to waste anybody's time. Oh, Shedrack is here. Good evening, Shedrack. At least you had a decent week. The week was very, very decent. Thank you for always joining and making this live a worthwhile event. Good evening, Adetoro. Hope your day was fine. I had a very nice week. This is very, very lovely to see you guys here. And it will always keep being like this for till whenever. Till whenever. So this week is is the how do I put this week? It's a bitter it's a bitter sweet week because it started like our Monday analysis, everything was okay. We had first off our gold setup. Good evening, Timmy. I see you. Good evening. This I was angry, oh, but I don't know what I want to do, but then it's fine. So this week I've been talking for a while. I had meetings and all that, so that's why I've been drinking water like fish since today, and then my voice is still like this. So that is how it is. So good evening, Timmy. It's a crazy week, I must tell you. It's a crazy week, I must tell you. But then we'll find a way around it. We don't cry over spilled milk. Once the mistake has been made, it has been made. So just take it easy with yourself and we'll come out from that. So on Monday, we have a decent buy setup for gold. The setup was decent. There is nothing like it was direct. But I was like, see, this thing, I'm not liking the way it's moving, oh, but let's just see. And where was our buy setup? It's here. It's here. Because this one was for the last week, and our buy setup was somewhere here. Let me be sure. Our entry is around 3689. 36 it's around here. And then we missed it. So we missed it. We don't have to start crying over spilled milk and start doing, oh, I don't miss that. What do I do? Once my trade is giving you the bias, and your job is now to look for the entries, where to buy, and the target of where to get the fuck out of the market. So I called that buy and I said it that gold is going to be bullish for the week, and apparently it was that way before this downside that happened. During the week, I took a scalp here and we lost it and all that. But then just know that something, so there's something that is called bias. Like I said it before, your range. Know your range low, know your range high. That will only determine where the price action is headed for that particular week. And it's not really a bad week because at the end of the week, we ended with this particular trade that I called yesterday, and it ended with a solid 1:4, roughly 1:5. But once it's 1:3, Anything you're doing inside the market, that is your fucking business. Account was passed, people passed their funded account, people withdrew, a lot of things happened, but then it's a decent one for gold. So, secondly, again, there's a trade I called on. The second one we called was GJ. And I said something about GJ. GJ is this guy that once he leaves the first move, just leave him alone. Just leave him alone. Like I said, always know how the pair you're trading moves. Your pair na your babe. Your pair na your babe. You cannot tell me that you don't know. You cannot say if I tell you say your babe do this, you say you don't go know. You suppose know. You get what even as based on friendship levels. You get what person go tell you say counselor do. You tell the person no, counselor no fit do this kind of thing. Or your friend wey you know, or your husband, or your wife, or your babe, or your mom, or your dad, or your uncle, anybody. So if you don't know how these pairs move, you will make mistakes. Because one thing happen, I'm like, if you're taking this sell, it is good though, but for the fact say you don't do all this guy, imagine something that was dropped on Monday, and when did you even trigger? I didn't I didn't even have anything to say again. But when it's in tapped and came down, I said it again. If he wants to hold this thing, is on you. Highest -1 hour. At the end of the day, the bastard did what it said to be done. So the third one is GBP USD. And I said it that Monday. I want this guy for the fact say you don't come out for here. Leave us this year. Delete your limit. Delete your limit. The overall bias is what is looking choppy, like I said that last time. But for the fact they don't touch this guy, and like I said about key levels play a very vital role in trading. And if you don't know it, you go suffer. You go suffer. So once this guy came back to that point, like I said it that day, I told everybody to delete your setup on GU, and I changed my bias immediately. But the point is this: I am not going to be giving you signals in this group. My job is just to tell you the bias and then over. And if I took these cells on my entry group, it would have been a decent one is to many things. Because this one now is reclaimed, and then you can still sell it. Even if it's sold from here, your SL is somewhere here, your TP is this same key level again, and it is decent. It is always decent. 1:3, you're fine. And if I can decide to hold from this point, but obviously I cannot hold from this point because I wouldn't know that it's going to sell. But then this is kind of sell that we took on GC to last last 2 days or so. This is the same sell I took on GC, but GC danced around 3 hours and then went back and reversed. So something like this again, to this target is 1:10. But the point is, how many of you feel hope to that point? But then it is a good week overall. So the bias for this guy changed, and your job is to just understand and move with the price. Like I said, I'm always big on talking about these two things that you should know about. The first one is your range, knowing where the price is coming from, knowing where it's headed. And the second one is your what? Your order flow, knowing the direction of the market is going for a very long time. So once you figure out these two things, your trading will genuinely start improving. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. You just start improving slowly but consistent effort. So finally, we had this guy, USDJPY. And I'm like, I like this setup because it's going to cook. Like, it's going to cook. Because of what? Just see it from the same key level I told you about. Price has been ranging inside this place. But I'm like I told you, I told you earlier before, like market always goes from taking out liquidities from the buy side and then giving back that liquidity to the what? To the sell side. So once price tapped here and I saw this key level here, I'm like, no, this thing will reject from here. It will reject. And it tapped and rejected. Though that this week is very big, that's the reason why key levels just cover the levels. Simple. Don't even try giving it space like normal SMT. No, just cover the levels. You're good. But some people can still, like my guy, can still do like this just to make it tighter to increase his risk to reward. But I'm still generous with my stop loss. That's why I said leave it here. And when the price started moving, I'm like, your take profit should be 1:3. That's what I like. I preach it every time. I preach it every time. And this was decent trade. It triggered, but on that night, it got to this point, and I'm like, you guys can break even and then go to sleep. Guess what? In the night, it came back, tap everybody out. At least some people held. I don't break even anyway. Me talking about break even is just for people that have not made peace with losing the money in their head. But if you've made peace with losing that money, what is BE that you are putting? BE is nonsense. You don't have to put it at all. So imagine that you risk 1% on your trade and you saw this kind of setup, and you know that, yes, you don't know what price will do, but at least you've taken your one is to this 1:10, and then 1:3 has happened, and you took out what? You took out 1:2 and leave the remaining one. That remaining one now going to this point, 1:2. So it's 1:7 without your remaining one. Do you understand it now? So it is the same thing all over, all over. Why did I say that this thing is going to come to this place? Simple order flow. Once this guy have taken out these ones, it's obviously that it's going to touch this same guy to now change direction. That is how the market is. Like I said, it is not always that deep. It is not always that deep. It's not hard. It is just left for you to say, Omo, I want to calm myself down and do this thing and do it well. I want to scale, I'll say, let me scale and kindly take my setups. So, like I said, this is not a signal group, but everything we talk about is what we take on Mondays and then come on Fridays to explain them. So on Thursday we did not open, but I was practicing on my key levels. I'll show you guys. The first one is GUSD card. If you remember on Monday, the trade was somewhere here, and I'm like, my target is this place. Simple. This is 1:8. So you need something like this, just one in a week, and you're good. Just once in a week, and you're good. That's why I said key levels. I'm going to be teaching it this final quarter. Key level entries, how to spot your key levels, and how to know the next place the market will bounce off from. Simple. And then this one is Euro AUD, like the same thing. From this point, you took it. And if you want to say, I want to take this entry and I want to put my TP somewhere, your valid TP should be somewhere. At least the first one is this place. This is 1:9. You're seeing it. And he came back again and retested the same place, but 1:3, I'm off. So all these trades are taken from my on my grocery account because I am testing them. I don't just wake up and put anything on my trade and then start doing it. No. So the next one, Euro USD was bearish, GBP USD was bearish, like I already said, and then CAD JPY, the one I left again. I told you that it's coming for this place, but when this thing happened, I did not see it on time. And even I saw it out, it's a good re-entry. It's a good fucking re-entry. Look at it. This is this key level here. But then if I took this trade off this key level, there's no way that I can take my asset to this point. So it will actually obviously take me out. But even if it took me out and reverse like this, I can still take it from somewhere here, take the trade here, and then put my SL somewhere here. And I'll still get decent 1:4, 1:3. So that's the thing. And then the other ones is GBP card, which we already saw. He gave us a decent 1:3 before he reversed. He gave us a decent 1:3 before he reversed. So, like I always say, once a trade gives 1:3, anything you do from there is dependent on you. But like I said, this guy is obviously expected to still drop. It is expected to still drop because it reacted from a 4-hour key level. So it's expected to drop. Though that from the key levels, it's showing that the guy is bullish. So this first move is just the first leg. But if he drops and takes this one out, is now a free fall because it will obviously start clearing all the liquidity that has been left. All of them will start being cleared. So that is why I said it is going to fall. But then he came back and then hit BE. It's a bad one, but it's still a decent trade after all. So there is this GBP NZD, but I didn't take it because I was waiting for my, like I said, I'm trying to use these key levels to learn how to hold trades. Look at it. This trade has been there from 11 September, and today is only 26, and we're 29 and 26, and we're still here. So can you hold the trade for that long? I'm using key levels to master that, because one trade alone, you have passed your account. Just set it. This is 8%. This is 8R. Leave it. Go and get another account. Take another trade. Leave it till when you don't have to trade every day. Once you're doing key levels, you don't have to. You don't have to look at this one again. I've already gotten this one. I'm leaving it till this point. And I got this entry yesterday, but I did not drop it. I don't even know why I did not even drop it. And even today again, it came back to entry. I didn't still drop it, but I was scared. But like I said, I told my guys already, from next month, scared money don't make money. Every trade, I'm taking all of them. Good o, bad o, ugly o. Once my plans are met, I will take all of them, because at the end of the day, it is from the tens of trades, twenties of trade, hundred of trade. That's when you can now say, okay, this is my win rate, this is my strike ratio, this is what I'm doing. But you cannot just be picky. You're not a picky person. Once your plans are met, you are meant to execute flawlessly without having any doubt. So had it been we took this trade today, would have been up what, 1:4, and that is a decent one for the week, because this week sef on the channel we we are 5% up for the week. But on Telegram, that is on the YouTube live, we are more than, I'll calculate it. We made how much? We made 7R on this, and then we made, which one again on no, so 7R. So we made 7R. So it's even bigger. And then GBP USD, GBY came back, gave us 1 hour before reversing. So that one is not obviously counted. So the last one is this one. I just put this one this night, this on Wednesday or so. So it wasn't in in um, in line. So I've used how many minutes now? 20 minutes to run across all the pairs we talked about for the week and how it went. So now the juice. I want to talk about something this night. This is, if you are here to this point. So this is where I want to share the reason for this call. There are things that traders go through, but nobody will tell you that. Yes, it is always about the glamour, the glam, everything that has to do with it. It is fine. I'm not going to lie to you. It is very, very fine. But at the end of the day, trading is a boring journey. It's very boring. That's why you cannot afford to be doing it alone. Yes, you cannot afford to be doing it alone. And there are things that even when you figured it out, your emotions will be the thing that will hunt you down. Like, why will you say, I want to do this, and then you're still asking yourself, how do I go about this? You are still telling yourself that all my plans were met, but, what is that but doing? So trust me, all of us here, we don't need any fucking more strategies. We don't need new strategies anymore. What do you need? Accountability. What you need right now is to be accountable for everything you're doing as per trading. Like I said, if your real life, your normal life is not disciplined, bro, there's no fucking way your account will be disciplined. There's no fucking way you follow your plan. I have a student that passed his account yesterday after six after 6 months. So can you tell me anybody that you know, not online, the person wey you know personally, that has held a prop account for 6 months? 6 months. That is something that discipline and proper proper check, accountability cost. And he knows that if it's for him alone, that account is gone. He knows. So the first thing is you showing that Omo, I really want to make this thing work. But how do I do it? A trading partner. And you don't just have a trading partner that Omo, let's buy gold. Let's no. Make it to be a business. Bro, if I fuck up, I'll give you $100. Bro, if you fuck up, I'll charge you $100. So if you know say I no wan give Timmy my $100, why will Shedrack now fuck up? Why will you put your BE? Why will you now start taking profit? Why will you now start over trading? Why will you now start doing nonsense scalping, thinking that I think it is going to buy? I think you don't have to think. You execute flawlessly based on the rules you already have. So if Shedrack and Timmy come together, Omo, every morning we do this, do that. My trade is this, my trade is that. I do it for more than 15 people every fucking day. At least I've done it for this guy for the past from February till date. That is what they call mentorship. I don't leave you high and dry. But the idea is if you yourself you have done something for 21 days and you don't get it to be part of your habit, I don't know if this training is for you. So the person that checks on you when you're sleeping, someone that reminds you to stay disciplined, and then someone that you must lose something. You must lose something. That is why I don't like doing free mentorships. Let me tell you, all my friends have taught forex trading for free. Nobody's trading right now. So why the fuck do I waste my time on you? And then you just dump it like that, like it's nothing. So if you are not able to put your money where your mouth is, just leave it alone. For me, trading is not a hobby. It is my job. So I won't come to have you like telling me that it is a hobby. You do it when you like. No, just keep doing that. Don't do that shit with me. And then surround yourself with like-minded people. You can't be a trader and all your friends are betting, are doing sporty bets. You can't be a trader and all your friends are something like that is not even in line with what you're doing. So you should stay around people that do the same thing that you do. I'm not saying community. I didn't say go and enter all the group in Telegram. I didn't say group. Only one person is enough. Two people are enough. More than two is a crowd. So when you do that, then you start trading with people that know what you're doing. Trading in isolation will kill consistency if you don't want to do it alone. Let me tell you, yesterday night, I lost close to $2,000, but I got it back before I slept off. I was having insomnia. I couldn't sleep. I'm like, what is happening? I just checked gold, and again, gold is now somewhere. It was somewhere around. It was somewhere around. Let me use another chart. It was somewhere around, and then guess what? It's 5 minutes time frame. Oh. It's somewhere around here. So somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. And I'm like, whoa, this guy is buying. Let me just wait for you to come to this place so I can start buying. But the guy did not come. I stacked from here. The thing took me out. I stack again. It took me. I'm like, what is happening? Let me just chill. I lost money. And I'm like, if I lose this last one, what do I do again? I just stacked it. This one now, I stacked it with someone that have sense. With sense. I stacked it, used my stop loss, and then counted it, and then left it. And I already made my mental take profit just to recover my account and let me force myself to sleep. And then once price, the thing reversed, got to my target, and I took my capital and closed the trade. Why did I close? Because I've lost more already. If I continue going, I'll blow the account. I said no. This is not real trading. This is because I don't want sleep. Sleep no dey come my eye, and I'm now giving myself going to go and trade. Guess what? I didn't make any money. The money I lost was based on commission. But that is not how to trade. You don't trade because you are not feeling sleepy. You don't trade because I'm bored. You don't trade because my babe break my heart. You don't trade because I'm angry. Today is just angry. But one thing that works for me is this: once I'm angry, I spend money, and it's a bad omen. So everybody cannot afford to do that. Once someone pisses me off, someone that I care about pisses me off, my therapeutic mode is to spend money. Just drive around and spend money, come back and sleep. But then if sleep is not coming and you are on your phone, you are going to lose money. I'm not telling you what is not. I'm not telling you based on else's experience. Okay, for example, now Dabs did something very crazy that he will not do normally, blowing 200K account just for 1:3. He has grown that account from 10,000 to $100 to 100,000 consistently, compounding. But just one mistake, just one trade that you think this trade will go well, just it takes only that one trade to fuck your account up. It takes only that nonsense overconfidence. It takes only that nonsense forgetting the fact that this trade you're doing is a probability, is a fucking probability. If that 200K that you want to risk, you don't have it like 10 times, why are you going to risk it? That is the fucking problem. Once you've taken three take profits, oh, this one hit TP, oh, this one hit TP, whoa, wow, wow, let just, this one is going to hit TP, let me just increase my risk small now, let me just reach 10%. You went from risking 1% to start risking 10% just because you think that you don't hit TP two times. Now you are now immune to be taking profits. Guess what? It took him back months of profits. Months of fucking profit. I know how painful that is. So don't. Yes, it is dopamine. You're a human being. Nobody is watching you. But guess what? That is why account partner comes into. Because once Shadrach fuck up, next month, Shadrach Alpha, send me your history. And he knows he's on this life. Once he fucks up, $200. I'm not even bargaining with him. So always know that. And if I fuck up, my coach, 1K, 1.5 million don't go just because say I don't hold my emotion. So why can't you hold your emotion? So once you put some things to you, before when I was growing, when I don't have money and all that, I used to do, once I fuck up, I do I do 50 push-ups. But then it's still me. It's my money that lost. And now me, I can't solve myself on top. You know, go work. A human brain is already created to not afford stress. If they leave you like this, you just if they just give you all the money you want, you just stay and be useless. That is what the human brain wants. Our brain doesn't want stress. Our body doesn't want stress. That's why you go to the gym 2 days, you are out of the gym already. Because nobody is holding you accountable. Nobody is beating you. Nobody is policing you. Find someone to do that. So always do that thing. It will help you. It will help you. Everything I'm saying right now, if you have any question on the chat, you can drop it on the chat so we can talk about it right now. So there's those things I want to say before I stop talking. You won't be disciplined in trading until you master discipline in your life as a whole. If Shadrach say today, I want to start drinking water, I want to start doing diet, I want to stop alcohol, I want to cut down on smoking, I want to cut down on this and that and that and that, and you do it for today. Next day, Timmy come call you, Hapa Shadrach, let's go out now. Don't worry, bills on me. And I say, whoa, okay, I'm not the one spending now. It's I'll just take one. Nigga, you're not disciplined. Discipline comes when you know that I'm not the one losing anything. I'm up to gain everything. But you still say no. I can't remember last time I clubbed. It's not because I cannot club, but then what the fuck am I doing there? Unless it's for meeting. So you can't be disciplined in trading until you fixed your life, until you fixed what you're doing for yourself. That is when it will start making sense. It's a character, it's a trait. Like I said, check the traders that you know that are making money. Are they reckless? Kene will tell you that he has all the money and he's working like a thief. That's because he can't stop. Yes, there are banters, but they are all disciplined. They are all like they all have decorum. No matter how happy Forex is, he's moving with, he knows what he's doing, he knows what he's going for. But then ask yourself, in that your small space, what are you doing? Is your yes your yes? Will you say today I'm risking 1% and then you risk 1%? Today you say, make am 2 so make I recover everything. What will make you money in trading is constantly repeating the same thing that works and then stopping repeating those things that doesn't work. The problem is not your strategy, the problem is you. You know your problem, but you keep doing that your problem. That is the reason why you are where you are. Once your account is blown, that is when you start seeing TPs, you start following the rules. That your demo account will be growing, nothing is coming down, it's just growing. But once you fund your account, your risk management leaves the window, your discipline leaves the window. You don't even have to go to chat, just carry your phone, open your MT5, begin to do ta 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 up. What the fuck? You need to be accountable for one time in your life. You need to be fucking accountable for one single time in your life. This trading business can give you all the money you want, but it will fuck your health up, it will fuck your head up, it will fuck everything you do with your life before it gives you that money. Yes, you can fuck around and make money in trading, but brother, you cannot fuck around and keep making money in trading. Yes, you might be lucky today that CPI, FOMC, if ever do in your direction, but you can't fucking be lucky every fucking time. It's not a course, but it is statistics. Statistics said it already. If you're using a prop account, it shows that only only 24 to 30% people pass their phase 2. It shows that it's only 40 something people pass phase 1. That's just based on fundedness, though. Based on fundedness, not generally. Based on fundedness. I don't like sharing my, but let me just look for it because it is always there. It is always there. Once you go, you say, I have this, I have that, I want to do this, let me open this account, I want to do this, I want to do that. But at the end of the day, is up to you. Is up to you. Just know that it's up to you. Where I see that data, I saw it today. I saw it today. Where did I see that data? Start challenge. All accounts. Where I see that data? Let me go. Let me just 100K. I saw it somewhere. Hey, thank you. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Since, let me highlight it. Since, oh shit. Can't you just have sense? Since the service is provided for training and education purposes only, the pass rate in phase 1 of the challenge is what? 24 to 28%. This thing means what? If 100 people buy this any account, only 24 people go pass phase 1, which means 70, how many people? 70 something people failed phase 1. And guess what? They will buy again. Another from that 70 people again. Another, just check it. And all this thing is based on what? Discipline. And guess what? You think, oh, I've passed phase one now. Let me go to phase two. Only 40 to 45 people pass them. Guess what? Out of 100 people, oh shit, nobody's seen it. Nah, what did I just do? Sorry, you can see it now. Let me highlight it again. This is it here. This is it. Since the service is provided for educational training and purposes only, the pass rate in phase one of the challenge is 24%, while the pass rate for phase two is what? 40 to 45%. So 100 of you bought accounts together, and then 28 people passed phase one. So leaving it, 70 people don't already fail. So now from that 28 people wey pass phase one, 40 to 45% of them na go enter what? Funded stage. And from that funded stage, it keeps going down. When they tell you that it's less than 1% that withdraw, they are not capping. No, they are not capping. 28 people. 28. What is 45% of 28? Is what? Is 12 people. 12. So from that 12 now, maybe it can never be up to half. Maybe another, let's say half. So 6 people. So out of 100 people that bought accounts, 6 people will pass. Have you seen the reason why funded profit are making money? Like, they wrote it there, but you no go read am, because my own be say just buy 100k account, pay for counselors signal group, and then boom. It's only a one-way street in your head. My sister, my brother, is not like that. It is everywhere. It's not like that. So always know that. Find yourself. Be disciplined to a fault. That's first. That is the first thing you should start with. I'm going to do this. Do it. Don't procrastinate. I'm going to not to do this. Don't do it. Don't say because my friend do am, make I do am. Don't say because counselor say I should do it. If you say I don't want to stop, I want to stop trading gold. Even if you see me sell, go and buy gold, don't do it. I've already said I don't like doing BE. But if you come to me emotional about BE, do am now. Now you go learn, not be me. So do only what works for you, not for counselor. Because now I'm in my house, you are in your house. My name is Chibike Osinoya, counselor. Your own is Timi. Your own is Shedrack. Your own is Adetoro. We are not the same people, but we are doing the same job. That is the reason why the same things should be applied. The same thing applies. SMC is SMC from everywhere. Key level is key level in everywhere. ICT is ICT from everywhere. But they're all making money. Why the fuck are you not making money? Yes, you've already paid for Signal Group, but Signal Group at the end of the week, we ended 5%. Is your account 5%? That is the question. If they touch your mouse now, oh, I missed the trade though, I was busy, oh, I did this, oh, is your account 5%? Is it? Obviously not. Because either you have break even when they tell me no break even, or you just saw profit and take profit, or price move small, you don't close. Like, how? You can't be making the same mistakes and expecting some kind of things to just change. No, universe doesn't work that way. If you do the same thing constantly for a very long time, you will see results. You can still be constantly be doing rubbish. Oh. So decrease the time between having an idea and then executing on that thought. I think that, yes, stop thinking and start acting. So I think this is where I'll stop. I'll keep talking to you. I'll keep shouting for you. I'll keep pushing you, because I'm very, very sure you're not born to be a mediocre. I'm very, very sure you're not in this life to be a pushover. I'm very, very sure you're not in this life to just be average. No, sir, you're not. So keep pushing yourself, keep doing better. Before you sleep, look at the mirror. Tell myself, I will do better. I will do better. I will follow the rules that I made. Not be me make the rules for you. Don't get tired. Don't get complacent. Don't just give up immediately. No, we don't give up around here, sir. Money loves speed. Money loves speed. And then poverty loves what? Indecision. And also say this thing go work. Oh. Yes, data is saying that 1% of traders will 99 of traders will not make money in trading. Yes, they are all selling courses, they are all selling this one, they're all selling that one. Yes, it's correct. You're not wrong. But have you given up on yourself by saying 1% of those traders? What made you think that you cannot be among that 1%? Can you just wake up and then give up on yourself? I'm not sure anybody here is that easy. Like you just wake up, just give up. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. It's on you to get you where you want to be. Not counselor, not Timmy, not Shedrack, not Ade, not MJ. Nobody will push you more than you are pushing yourself. My own is just to talk. Come here on Monday, tell you where the price action is going to go, put my entries, whether it hits TP or SL, fine. But guess what? For the past months, we started this Telegram channel, we haven't had a loss. We never get them. We never get them. So that is working and it's crazy. So put yourself together and tell yourself, Omo, I want to make this happen. So no question, nobody asked any question. So that means that all of you understood the assignment. All of you understand the assignment. And then no woman dey here. I don't know if they didn't here, but then as a man, 99% of your problem has only one answer: money. Not therapy, not motivation, not waiting for the right time. Just money. Ask yourself this simple question: if I have all the money I want now, what will be bothering me? They call am big man problem. But in retrospect, it is just money. And then there's a cost of making money. There's always a cost of making money. And then you lose money to make that money. And but there's a price every fucking time. That's why you risk 10K to make 100K. You risk 100K to make 1 million. You must risk something. If there's no money, you risk your time. If there's no time, you risk your head. So if you're afraid to lose, maybe you might never win. That's why I don't give a fuck about breaking even. You said I want to risk $100 and now you're doing trade. Why are you breaking even? It means that I don't want risk am. Now make I break even. Simple. So just keep going. Keep going. And then thank you very much everybody for joining the call. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Shedrack. Thank you, Adetoro. You guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. So this same thing, we're doing it every Monday and every Friday. If you're not on the group, make sure you join the group. I don't have anything to give you. I don't have money to give you. I don't have too much money to dash. But what I have to give you is my knowledge, see the market from my lens. And if you don't have money to enter the entry groups, no problem. For a matter of fact, the free group made more money than the entry group this week. Yes, because I am very, very picky when it comes to people that paid me for money for anything. I have my time to give them the right things. But if at the end of the day, they didn't make enough, no problem. But in the Telegram channel, I am trading strictly on what I'm seeing. So if I see this, I'll drop it. If it's a loss, no problem, because nobody paid me for that. But guess what? We are making more money from both sides. So that is the thing. And then finally, I am tired of mentorship. I'm not doing it again after this year. After this last thing I will do for August, for October. Mentorship takes my time because I take my time to teach people. So I want to focus on trading. I want to focus on my money. Let me make my money. So the reason why I don't want to do it is because it takes my time. I can only give signals. I can only give entries because I'm taking the entries myself. So why not just give it out and then do it? And then any money I'm realizing from these things from next year will be going to another project. So, and as per tax is coming, all of them are going to be like that. But then finally, for the year, I'm going to be doing one last quarter mentorship. That is talking about key levels, where we take our buys from. If I show you this chart now, you see that mostly all the buys I'm taking lately are all from are no longer the regular break. Look at the regular break of structure, liquidity. This one was missed, but then this one. This one was key levels. It triggered and gave us decent R. This one is key levels, decent R made. This one is key level 2. Let me go to next pair. This one is normal liquidity and everything. SL hit. You can see it. This one USD JPY. This is another key level, and you can see it. TP hit. This is it. Key levels is not anything liquidity and market structure and all that. This one USD card, you can see it. Key levels simple. Look at it. The key levels there. Boom. Though it's aligned with SMC because this is liquidity. This is the other block, and then boom. But key levels is still there. The next one again, Euro AUD key levels. Look at it. The key levels from these zones, they're all dropping back. Euro USD, no trade from that point. But then the key levels still, if you remember last 2 weeks, I said that once Euro comes to this place, it will drop. But then it dropped, it took off, and then before it started dropping. But then it's still key level, meaning it's going to still drop up until this point. But then I'll do that on Monday. So not now. So GBP USD, the same thing. You can see it's going from key level to key level. Look at it. From this key level from here, it dropped. From this key level here, it went up, dropped again. Like the same thing all over, all over, all over. From this point, the key levels, look at it here. GBP card, this is just key levels from this point. GBP NZD, key level from here, we're going for this top. GBP AUD, the same thing from these key levels going to this top. Gold, same thing. And then AUD, same thing. So always refine yourself. Always refine what you know. Always refine that same thing. That is why I'm doing that. I'm offering that for $200. It's going to be 3 months: October, September, November. December, I don't do anything. My birthday is November. So once my birthday is finished, I'm done for the year. Yes, I'll be calling trades, but I'm done for the year, literally. So the entry for the class will cost $200 for that. But if you're coming in from my WhatsApp, from I don't know, if you're coming in from for this week or this weekend till today is 26. If you're coming in from now to from now to Tuesday, that is the final, from now to 30, from 26 to 30, you can get in for $100. 100. So that's it. What am I teaching? Simple. I said it that day. There is not something that you don't know already, but I'm going to keep refining what I already know. That is what my job is. Simple. What I'm going to teach is simple. Structure, my entry model. This is key levels, risk management, and psychology. That's all you need in trading. Nothing more. So that is just it. So if that is you want to learn from how I do all these things myself, my mentorship is not recorded. It's not pre-recorded. It's not copy and paste. It is new every morning. You can ask people that have been there. I literally I've taken my session before. I think it's 2 sessions. Shedrack has taken my taken my session before. Timmy has not, but at least he has seen me teach. MJ has not, but at least few people here can attest to the way I teach. So if you need that, send me a DM on my WhatsApp. How do I drop that number? Either my WhatsApp or my PA, any of them. His number is 08064639287. I'm not sharing my number online, I beg. Text him, he'll get you locked in. So if you found value for this night, kindly type value on the chat. If everything we said this night made sense to you, I've provoked you, I don't vex you, make you go begin to take your life seriously, give me value, value, value on the chat. Value, value, value on the chat. If everything I said this night makes sense to you, you think, yes, you're ready to make a change, you're ready, yes, Shedrack, thank you, thank you. And then that nonsense account that you're trading, that nonsense good funded, that have consistency nonsense, you go from 4,000 now, you're 5,000. How? How will you tell me to not make profit? And you're telling me again that I'm helping you to make profit? What the hell? Anyway, I pray that one you will say we will withdraw more. Just pray we will withdraw it. Thank you, Adetoro. How are you doing? It's been a while. Are you back to trading or you're still? I went to your YouTube channel. You're doing well. I like what you're doing there. Continue, continue, continue. So I think I'm done. Let me go and rest. It's been a crazy week. And then also, if you want to join my entry group for this week, for the weekend discount, it's still 50,000 naira. And then if you want to join my synthetic trading, it's once a week. I'm not even trading synthetic too much again. So I can take 30K for that. Tomorrow I'll still look out for synthetic and then drop for them 30,000 naira for the month. And then for my entry group on foreign pairs, it is 50,000 naira. But decently, I'll start doing $50, $100 safe. Yeah, I'm tired. Anyway, whatever makes you sleep well at night, do that. And also know that you are a man and nobody is coming to save you. Nobody. Nobody's coming to save you. Take care of yourself and have a blast weekend. Thank you for coming and God bless you. See you at the top and not from the top. I like this quote because my guy used to say it. My boss, actually, David Achom, he always say that see you at the top, not from the top, because the ground is always too crowded. So I don't want to make all of us, they just like say they live for Lagos. Even if you have billions, your billions, flood, you can carry your billions. So I want all of us to have decent lives at the end of the day to make sense. If Counselor, let me if I start playing this. If Counselor is okay, Shedrack is okay, Adetoro is okay, MJ is okay, nobody will have any problem. But then if MJ is okay and then Shedrack is struggling, Counselor is struggling, Adetoro is struggling, all of us are now stressing MJ. So that's the thing. So just keep 1% a day is fine. Just keep growing consistently. Don't do it once. It's not going to happen all at once. Just take it easy on yourself. No rush, no rush. But don't go and sleep because I go day your bomb bomb. Take care of yourself. Have a good night.